Dreaming of cobblestone streets, world-class art, and breathtaking landscapes? France is calling. In this video, we're counting down the 5 best places to visit in France that you cannot miss. From the romantic streets of Paris to the sun-soaked French Riviera, we've got the ultimate travel guide to inspire your next adventure. Ever wondered where to find the most stunning views, the richest history, or the most delicious croissants? Stick around, because we're about to reveal the must-see destinations that will make you fall in love with France all over again. So, are you ready to explore? Let's dive in. Paris, the city of light, love, and let's be honest, the best croissants you'll ever taste. If you're visiting France, Paris is an absolute must. Why? Well, imagine strolling along the Seine River with the Eiffel Tower sparkling in the background, or getting lost in the charming streets of Montmartre, where artists like Picasso once found their inspiration. Paris is more than just a postcard. It's a living, breathing masterpiece. You've got the Louvre, home to the Mona Lisa. Yes, that Mona Lisa. The stunning Notre Dame Cathedral, which is making an epic comeback after the fire. And oh, the food! From buttery croissants to decadent macarons, your taste buds are in for a treat. But here's a little secret. Paris can get crowded. Like, really crowded. So, set that alarm a bit earlier. Grab a cafe au lait and hit those iconic spots at sunrise. Trust me, having the Eiffel Tower or the Louvre's pyramid almost to yourself. Totally worth it. So, whether you're an art lover, a foodie, or just here for the vibe, Paris will steal your heart. And hey, if you've already been, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite Parisian memory? Next up, we're heading to the French Riviera, or as the locals call it, the Côte d'Azur. Picture this: sparkling turquoise waters, glamorous cities, and a vibe so chic, you'll feel like a movie star just walking around. This is where the Mediterranean meets luxury, and trust me, it's as dreamy as it sounds. Start your adventure in Nice, where the Promenade d'Anglais invites you for a seaside stroll with views that'll make your Instagram followers very jealous. Then, pop over to Cannes, yes, the Cannes Film Festival fame, and imagine yourself walking the red carpet. And if you're up for some nightlife, Saint-Tropez is where the party's at. Think yachts, champagne, and dancing under the stars. But here's a little insider tip. If you want to enjoy all this glam without the crowds, visit in May or September. The weather's perfect, the beaches are quieter, and you might even snag a better deal on that seaside hotel. So, whether you're here for the beaches, the glitz, or just to live your best life, the French Riviera is waiting to wow you. Now, let's talk about Provence, the kind of place that looks like it's straight out of a postcard. Imagine rolling lavender fields that stretch as far as the eye can see, charming hilltop villages, and vineyards that produce some of the best wines you'll ever taste. If you're a nature lover or a foodie, this is your paradise. Start your journey in Valensole, where the lavender fields are so stunning, you'll want to take a million photos and maybe a nap in the middle of them. Then, head to Gourds, a hilltop village that looks like it was plucked from a fairy tale. Wander its cobblestone streets, soak in the views, and pretend you're in a romantic movie. And let's not forget Aix-en-Provence, where you can sip on local wines and indulge in fresh, flavorful Provençal cuisine. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Here's a pro tip. If you want to see the lavender in all its glory, plan your visit between late June and early August. It's like stepping into a purple dream. So, whether you're here for the scenery, the food, or just to relax, Provence will leave you feeling refreshed and inspired. And hey, if you've been here before, let me know. What's your favorite thing about Provence? All right, let's step into the Loire Valley, aka the Garden of France. This place is like a real-life fairy tale, complete with jaw-dropping chateaus, rolling vineyards, and landscapes so green, you'll think you wandered into a painting. Start with a crown jewel, Chateau de Chambord. This isn't just a castle, it's a masterpiece. With its double helix staircase, rumored to be designed by Leonardo da Vinci, and sprawling gardens, it's the kind of place that makes you feel like royalty. And speaking of royalty, the Loire Valley is packed with over 300 chateaus. So, if you're into history, architecture, or just feeling fancy, you're in for a treat. But it's not all about castles. The Loire Valley is also a wine lover's paradise. Sip on world-class wines, hop on a bike, and pedal through the scenic countryside. Trust me, it's the perfect way to burn off all that cheese and wine. Here's a pro tip: rent a car. It gives you the freedom to explore at your own pace and discover hidden gems, like those lesser-known chateaus that are just as stunning, but way less crowded. So, whether you're here for the history, the wine, or just the sheer beauty, the Loire Valley will leave you spellbound. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about Mont Saint-Michel, the kind of place that makes you wonder if magic is real. Imagine a tiny island rising from the sea, topped with a stunning medieval abbey that looks like it's straight out of a fantasy movie. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of France's most iconic landmarks, and trust me, it lives up to the hype. Start by exploring the abbey itself. The architecture is mind-blowing, and the views from the top, absolutely unforgettable. Then, wander through the narrow, winding streets filled with charming shops and cafes. It's like stepping back in time, minus the knights and dragons, unfortunately. But here's the coolest part: the tides. Depending on the time of day, Mont Saint-Michel can be completely surrounded by water or accessible by land. It's like nature's own magic trick. Just make sure to check the tide schedule so you don't miss this incredible transformation. So, whether you're here for the history, the views, or just to feel like you're in a fairy tale, Mont Saint-Michel will leave you in awe. And that's your ultimate guide to the 5 best places to visit in France. Which one are you visiting first? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss our next adventure. À bientôt!